Dear shareholder, good morning and very warm welcome to the 5th Annual General Meeting of Toss the Coin Limited through video conferencing or other audio-visual means. Please note that as per the requirements, the proceedings of the Annual General Meeting will be recorded and will be available on the website of the company. Now I hand over the proceedings to Mr. Narayanan Jayan, Chairman cum Managing Director of Toss the Coin Limited. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Ms. Dhanalakshmi. Dear members and invitees, good morning. I'm Narayanan Jayan, Chairman and Managing Director of the company. I've joined the meeting from the registered office of the company in Chennai. On behalf of the Board of Directors, it is my privilege to welcome you all to the 5th Annual General Meeting of Toss a Coin Limited. I trust that all of you and your family are safe and healthy. This meeting is being held through video conference in accordance with the circulars issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and SEBI. The company has made all feasible efforts to enable members to participate through video conference and electronically vote on the items being considered for this meeting. Now, with the requisite quorum of shareholders being present, I call this meeting to order. Before we start the main proceedings of the meetings, I would now request my colleagues on the board and our key managerial personnel to introduce themselves and confirm the place where they're attending this meeting. Let me first invite Mrs. Reshma Budia.
Jain. Good morning, everyone. I'm Reshma Budia, whole-time director and CFO of the company, attending the meeting from USA. A warm welcome to all of you and thank you for giving us your time today. Over to you, Sudhanshu.
Good morning, everybody. This is Sudhanshu Budia and a warm welcome to all our shareholders. I am joining the AGM of Toss the Coin Limited from the registered office in Chennai. Thank you all for attending. Over to you, Manish.
We can't hear you.
You're on mute, Manish.
Hi, good morning, everyone. This is Manish Kumar Gupta, Independent Director, joining from Bangalore. Warm welcome to all the shareholders and my colleagues in the meeting.
Thank you.
I'd like to invite Mr. Mohan.
Thank you, Manish. My name is Mohan Wadis Matthew, Independent Director of Toss a Coin Limited. I'm attending this meeting from San Jose, California. Thank you very much. Over to you, Pooja.
Thank you, Mohan sir. Good morning, everyone. I am Pooja Jain, Company Secretary of Toss the Coin Limited. I am attending the meeting from the registered office of the company located in Chennai. Thank you, and back to you, Jain sir.
Thank you, Pooja. In addition to the board members and our key managerial personnel, we also have key executives joining from their respective locations, which include Mr. Srivatsan representing CNGSN and Associates LLP, Chartered Accountants, Secretarial Auditors, Mr. Chetan Bafna representing Chetan Bafna & Co., Practicing Company Secretaries, and Internal Auditors, Mr. Pranav Jain representing Pranav Jain and Associates, Chartered Accountants. Now I request Mrs. Pooja Jain, our company secretary, to provide general instructions to the members regarding participation in this meeting and other voting procedures. Over to you, Pooja.
Thank you, Jain sir. Welcome everyone. Members may note that this annual general meeting is being held through video conferencing in accordance with the provisions of the Companies Act 2013 and SEBI LODR regulations read with circulars issued thereunder. The facility for attending this meeting through video conferencing or other audiovisual means is made available for the members on a first-come, first-served basis. The register of directors and key managerial personnel, shareholding and other documents mentioned in the notice of the AGM has been made available electronically for inspection by the members during this AGM. Members seeking to inspect any of these documents after the meeting may send the request to info@tostheco.in. As the AGM is being held through video conferencing, the facility for appointment of proxies is not available. The company has received requests from a few members to be registered as speaker shareholders at this AGM. Accordingly, upon confirmation from the chairman, the floor will be open for speaker shareholders to post questions or express their views. It may be noted that the company reserves the right to limit the number of members asking questions depending on the availability of time at this AGM. The company has provided the facility to cast votes electronically on all the resolutions set forth in the notice. Members who have not cast their votes electronically and who are participating in this meeting will have an opportunity to cast their votes during the meeting through e-voting system provided by MUFG InTime India Private Limited. Members are requested to refer to the instructions provided in the notice of the AGM for a seamless participation through video conferencing and also for e-voting. If you face any difficulty, you may reach out to the helpline numbers or email provided in the notice of the AGM. Thank you very much. With this, I hand it over to the chairman.
Thank you, Pooja. I would like to share a PowerPoint presentation. Let me just quickly share that. So I'm assuming everybody is able to see the PowerPoint presentation. Thank you so much. I feel immense pride in the journey we have undertaken and the optimism for the road that lies ahead. Our journey, 13 years ago, we began with a belief that marketing could be creative and precise, artistic and scientific, bold and reliable. That belief has shaped Toss the Coin into what it is today, a full suite B2B marketing partner for companies across industries and geographies. We now have more than 150 referenceable customers, supported by a team of over 65 creative problem solvers. Together, we deliver end-to-end marketing services, impactful presentation solutions, on-demand CMO engagements, and training workshops that empower teams to succeed. Toss the Coin is not just a marketing services company, we are a growth accelerator. I will quickly touch upon the financial highlights of 2024-2025. The year gone by has been one of our strongest. We delivered revenue of rupees 8.65 crores, a growth of 78% compared to the previous year. Our EBITDA stood at rupees 1.87 crores and profit after tax at 1.26 crores. We also achieved a 3% growth in earnings per share, a reflection of the financial value we continue to create for our shareholders. This performance was achieved while we expanded our client base, secured new high-value CMO service contracts, and invested in both senior leadership and AI-powered marketing applications. Our results demonstrate that we can grow rapidly, remain profitable, and still reinvest meaningfully in the future of the business. Now, what do? We spark interest, strengthen stories, and shape growth. This is the essence of what we deliver for our clients. Our capabilities include branding, design, campaigns, storytelling, go-to-market strategies. We do this with speed, with scale, and with precision. Coming to innovation and frameworks, the road ahead. This year we sharpened our edge through structured frameworks and AI-infused workflows. For example, the customer marketing maturity lens helps organizations assess their marketing maturity across critical domains. The brand architecture matrix guides group companies through complex branding decisions with clarity. We are also investing in AI-enabled solutions. Kadai, which began as a tool for HR communication, has evolved into a versatile assistant capable of driving go-to-market plans, brand sprints, and launch strategies. We also build solutions that help leaders. It's called Edge. Edge is our leadership branding platform that strengthens executive visibility, builds credibility in market, and aligns company narratives. Now come to our Center of Marketing Expertise. Is designed as a centralized and cost-efficient marketing engine supported by AI. It is built specifically for private equity portfolio companies and serves them across their investment lifecycle. Enter, enhance, and exit are not just phases of investment, they are opportunities for us to drive measurable impact. Now, the road ahead when it comes to GTM. Our strategy is very clear. We will continue what is working, improve what can be better, and open new doors with the United States as a core growth engine. The CMO on retainer model will expand across sectors, giving clients access to senior leadership at scale. We will remain AI enabled but AI obsessed. Thank you. On behalf of the board, I thank our shareholders for your continued trust and support. I thank our clients who place their confidence in us. Most importantly, I thank our people who embody our spirit of 80% creative, 20% weird, and 100% referenced. The trajectory ahead is bright. With your support, Toss a Coin will not only keep pace with change, but shape the change itself. Thank you. I now request Mrs. Pooja Jain, our company secretary, to read out the resolutions proposed for this meeting and provide a summary of the auditor's report.
Thank you, Jayan sir. We will now take up the resolutions as set forth in the notice. Item number 1, adoption of audited financial statements along with the reports of the Board of Directors and the auditors thereon. Item number 2, reappointment of Mrs. Reshma Budhya, holding DIN 0889369, whole-time director cum CFO, liable to retire by rotation. Item number 3, reappointment of Mr. Sudhanshu Budhya, holding DIN 07115984, non-executive director, liable to retire by rotation. Since all the resolutions have already been put to vote through remote e-voting, there will be no proposing or seconding of the resolutions, and that there will not be any show of hands. The statutory auditors, Mrs. CN GSN and Associates LLP Chartered Accountants, the secretarial auditors, Mrs. Chetan Bafna and Company Practicing Company Secretaries, and the internal auditors, Mrs. Pranav Jain and Associates Chartered Accountants, have expressed unqualified opinion in their respective reports for the financial year ended 31st March 2025. There were no adverse comments on the financial statements and matters which may have material impact on the functioning of the company. Thank you. With this, I hand it over to the chairman.
Thank you, Pooja. With this, notice of the AGM and report of the auditors circulated to the shareholders will be considered as read at the meeting. The registered speaker shareholders will be called upon to express their views and ask questions pertaining to any item proposed at this AGM. Members are requested to keep the questions brief and specific. To avoid repetition, answers to all the questions will be provided towards the end. The moderator will facilitate the question and answer session. With that, I will hand it over to the moderator.
Thank you, Chairman. We will now invite the shareholders who have registered as speakers. Do switch on your camera and mention your name when it is announced. Please begin by stating your name, location, and folio DPID by your questions or queries. We kindly request you to limit your comments to a maximum of 3 minutes. With this, I now call upon the first shareholder, Deepak Singh, to speak. So Deepak Singh is not available. I now request Mr. Gaurav to speak.
Hello.
Yeah, sir, you can ask your question.
Yeah, am I audible?
You're audible, sir.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Gaurav Bhai here. My demat account number is 130-174-0000-170-502, and I'm attending this from Chennai. So I've been seeing this company and following it up since its launch and a little bit to the social media also. So my questions are as follows. They mentioned that 78% revenue from previous year. I just wanted to know that how sustainable will it be in the future, and what is the roadmap that it will continue to be at that percentage or more than that? And another question which I want to ask is all the revenue will be from US only, or how? Or like, what is the plan on that? Thank you. Hello?
Thank you, sir. With all the registered speakers who have registered as speakers and did log in were given a chance to speak. And now I hand over back to conduct the further proceedings of the meeting. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, moderator. I'll probably request Mrs. Reshma Budia to address the question that the shareholder just raised. Reshma.
Thank you, Jain. I hope all of you can hear me clearly.
Yes.
So, Mr. Gaurav, thank you for coming and attending our AGM, and also thank you for actually registering to come here and share your questions with us. It's always nice to know that people are following, and it's always nice to know that there is an interest. You're absolutely right. To ask, is the growth percentage sustainable? Now, for us, the growth has been driven heavily from our IPO, because that strengthened our credibility, that helped us onboard a lot of the senior marketing leadership, and we were also able to invest in AI tools, like you just heard Mr. Jain talk about, Etch and Kadai. So because of this, what happened is, we were able to actually sort of go and elevate our CMO retainer from an average of $3,000 to about an average of $8,500. And that is where that growth has come in for us, right? And this, we hope, with all the future deals that we continue to sign and all the aggressive investment we will make in our AI and leadership, I'm really hoping that we will be able to scale operations and sustain this. FY25 was definitely extraordinary, and we are hoping for FY26 to have that measured growth because of these timely investments and because of this value-based pricing that we are able to offer to our clients. Today, US is definitely a significant part of how we've been, reaching out to customers and where we've been reaching out to customers. But what is good to note is there is a diversification in terms of the vertical in which we are penetrating. We've been very strong in the B2B tech space, but now, we are also venturing into the whole B2B education space. We have clients, we have interest, and we are acting as their CMO office. So I think this vertical diversification is what we will look at within the region. Of course, geographically, we are not going to be doing any cold outreach because that's very expensive, and instead try and grow through partnerships. So I'm hoping that we can actually hold on to US being our primary market, but diversify in terms of our verticals. I hope this has addressed your questions. And once again, thank you so much. I'm going to hand it over back to the chairman, please.
Madam, another speaker, Deepak Singh, has joined now. With your permission, shall I allow him?
Yes, ma'am, please.
Hello?
Sir.
You're audible, sir. You can ask your question.
Yeah. First of all, let me congratulate you for the successful IPO. I just have one question. What is the way looking forward for this company? This pending this US tariffs and all this. How do you look at the US market and other markets?
Sure. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Deepak, for asking this question. And the way forward, even I think the chairman covered it in his presentation, and that is also something that we are all working towards. is about it's really about three things. Now, with the US tariff, and that's also kind of penetrating into what Mr. Gaurav was asking, is there a high dependency on US as a market, and are there factors like tariff that is going to impact us? I would think with all of the customer conversations that we are having, that we are still in that space where clients need us to continue to grow their business, right? So it is really not about us taking away anything from anybody. We are a value add service provider where we are augmenting an existing team within another company, so that there is always a complementing factor that we bring to the table. And so I think we will continue to add value despite any of the geopolitical situation that may arise anywhere for that matter. But also at the same time, from an investment point of view, we are growing our strength by hiring strategic leadership roles in new verticals, so that we are not dependent on the same vertical. We are not only talking tech, we are also talking non-tech, we are also talking education. Then we are exploring a whole lot of partnerships where they can open up their captive audience to us, and therefore we have this ready audience that we can speak to. So with really these initiatives and us taking a very calculated steps into these initiatives, we are hoping that the road ahead is going to be onwards and upwards. So I hope that helps address your question, sir.
Great. So thank you, Reshma. I know it's well beyond 2 a.m. for you in the US right now, but thank you for covering those two questions extensively. And thank you, Mr. Deepak and Mr. Gaurav, for your comments, your congratulations to us, and the trust you have in us. Thanks to all the participants of the meeting. The members who have not already cast their vote by means of remote e-voting may do so now through venue e-voting, which will be available for the next 15 minutes. Chetan Bafna and co-practicing company secretaries from Chennai have been appointed as a scrutinizer to report on the combined voting results of remote e-voting and the venue e-voting. The results will be declared and submitted to the stock exchanges within 2 working days from the conclusion of this meeting and disseminated on the company's website along with the scrutinizer's report. I authorize the company secretary, Mrs. Pooja Jain, to do the needful. Resolutions as set forth in the notice shall be deemed to be passed today, subject to the receipt of requisite number of votes. With this, the AGM concludes. I'm grateful to all the members and to our board of directors who have taken their time to attend this meeting. With your permission, I hereby declare the proceedings closed. Thank you very much.